Time for the ultimate fan versus, where we have two people in the studio, fans of different, topics, different spheres, different beliefs, different
denomination.
They come together and they clash. This is where we draw the battle line, and they take a side, they make a stand, and they decide what they, are going to be arguing for or against. Now, this morning's conversation takes us to different realms, different spheres, because anything you do in life, you want to make a success out of it.
Definitely.
The question is, how do you get there? How do you, attain that success? What is the strategy to use? Whether you are getting married, whether you are getting a job, or you're just trying to even make a connection, how do you do it? Well, a lot of people will say it is who you know that will get you there, while for some people is what you know. So knowledge versus connection. Which one takes you far in life? So we're going to break it down simply for you to get involved. Who you know versus what you know. Which takes you far in life? So we're going to be having two people. They're already here, by the way. They're going to be arguing it out. One person is a fan of who you know, and the other person believes it is what you know that will take you far in life. And the interesting thing about these two fans they are highly skilled, well-established people. They're professionals in their fields, and it'll be interesting to see their insights, their mindset.
Chopping of meeting.
and the lady is actually beautiful, and the guy is handsome too.
Thank you.
So it's a battle of handsome and beauty again.
So they have beauty and brains.
Beauty and brain, yeah.
So all you have to do is listen to their arguments and decide who you are for. All right, let's bring them on board.
The most important thing is that your vote is what counts here.
Yes, so.
Definitely, and we're here.
You guys are too friendly for my liking.
Exactly.
Yeah, you are here to fight.
I'm
After
sorry.
the fight.
And they are meeting for the first time, and your connection don't click like this.
As in,
The MCO.
Who you know versus what you know.
After the show is over, you guys can do whatever. But right now, battle line has been drawn.
All
right,
Yeah.
no
You shift to that side. You shift to this side. That's good. Thank you very much. So you can call us and let us know who you are for, who you are against, who you know versus what you know. They have 30 seconds each to give us their points. They can interject in a very orderly manner. At some point, you can get portable but no violence is allowed here. Use your words instead, and the audience will be the judge of it. So they call and they tell us who they are for and who they are against. We're going to go to the arguments in a bit, but let's remind you as well that Mombasa is here. He's going to be doing the vote taking.
Yeah, definitely.
And advice will be the referee, making sure there's no assault.
Yes.
Of
time
any
up,
sort.
you time down.
So don't use foul language, don't use vulgar language against each other. That counts for your points, and that would make you lose some points too.
Yeah.
So the question, who you know versus what you know, which takes you far in life? We have Are You Right? We don't know who's going to be right at the end of the day.
Ooh, okay.
Are you right? He's joining us, and his stand is
who you know.
Who you know.
Yes.
Okay, and we have Stephanie. You're going to help me with the surname.
Wanuku.
Wanuku.
Yes.
All right. So
That's
Stephanie
big child.
Wanuku is for what you know.
You need
All
a
right. So let's begin. They have 30 seconds each, and we'll start off with Stephanie. What you know takes you far in life. How so?
Okay. So imagine a situation where you meet somebody, right? You've gotten who you know, and there's an opening that is available, but you don't know how to do that job. You have no idea what to do, right? Who you know has gotten you through the door, but what's going to take you further? What's going to elevate you? How are you going to scale your experience? Is by what you know. If you meet Dangote today and you don't have any skill, any experience, you just meet him, Twale Baba, and you're moving on.
All right.
Move on.
Ayo, how do you respond?
Okay, first things first, thank you for the opportunity. I would like to say that I don't even think this should even be an argument or a debate to begin with, because even when you know a lot, like, you can die with your qualification and your skills. If you don't know who can actually plug you to where what you know can be applied, then it's just going to be zero at the end of the day. We live in this world, or this mentality that you are self-made, you don't need anybody. But fact is, it's all. Look, Stephanie, you are here today. I'm here today because of who we know, right? It's not just based on what you know. Yes.
You think Shots fired.
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, if they didn't think that we had what it takes to be in this argument, we will not be sitting down here. It should just be, we just know MC advice and we know Debbie. That's it.
But that is if they didn't. So there's a day that they have.
But the point is, they have to have known that we have what it takes to come and sit down here and argue.
But
I'm sure they know many people as well, but they're not in here.
But they could have decided not to actually.
So I do
us.
agree. Yeah, but because they know that we have the ability to come here and argue. So I do agree that who you know is relevant. Right?
Okay.
But it only takes you through the door. What takes you farther in life is what you do.
Okay.
There's no two ways about it.
All
All
right.
right, it's all right. I'm beginning to like
the
it.
audience be the judge.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Going back to them, Stephanie says it is what you know, while Ayo says it is who you know. Now, Ayo, tell us why who you know will take you further.
Okay, I'd like to take this back to Stephanie, sort of. I did some research and I found out that is into, you have some experience in terms of people work, recruitment and all of that. So I want to ask, when it comes to, have you been in a situation where you have to choose someone or have friends that have to choose someone because of the person that recommended them rather than what they know? Be honest.
Yes, of course.
You have.
Yes.
Hmm.
But it's because they have the skill, they have the experience. If they didn't have that, it would not even be up for debate.
Okay.
Well, Stephanie, you have your point.
So I know we're very religious in Nigeria, and the Bible says, "Seest thou a man diligent in his ways, he shall stand before kings, not mere men." But the key word is diligence, right? If you don't know what you're doing, where do you want to see the kings to stand in front of? And even if you do, you're just going to be standing as a servant. If you're do you get so it's what you know that actually keeps you somewhere and takes you the distance. Who you know opens the door, maybe.
Okay, so
Right, but the staying power is what you know.
okay.
So that takes you further.
Yeah, so I'm glad you even brought the Bible into this. So let's take it back to the Bible, okay? So you see story of Joseph, for example. Joseph, we know, had the skill of interpreting dreams.
Exactly.
And he was in the prison, and he had to interpret the dreams of two people
Yeah.
that worked with the king of Egypt. Then, what happened after? When those two people that he helped left the prison,
Yeah.
they were the ones that, or one of them was the one that determined him leaving the prison and moving forward in life.
Yeah.
So you see that even when Joseph knew all he knew, he had the skills. It took knowing someone and helping someone that eventually got out to help him out of where he was.
Imagine if Joseph didn't even know these things, didn't even speak to them about. They would just know Joseph as my guy, and when they go. They don't move.
Okay.
Joseph sit there in prison with nothing. He didn't know anything. He didn't make any impact on them.
Okay, so
Right?
I'll take you back to scriptures again.
No.
Again. All right, so we know the story of the man at the pool of Bethsaida, the man that was sick for 38 years.
Yes.
Okay, it was just literally like distance between going into the pool that guarantee his healing.
Yeah.
But he needed someone
To
to
take
carry
him
him into there. So you see, so now I want you to, like come back
in
on
that
that.
case, right?
Let's
it's
hear
a
it.
situation of, I don't want to say luck.
Look.
Because
Really?
it's a one-time event,
Okay,
right?
okay.
But if the system was done in such a way that everybody could actually go into the
System.
pool, all of them would have gone into the pool. You
Okay.
and me, we
So-
know that.
so
Let's
now
not carry
now we're
ourselves
going to the
alone.
system.
We're at this
Okay,
rate.
okay.
It's a heavenly race. That let's bring it back.
And we know God.
And we know the Bible.
Oh my days.
It's all good. Your Sunday school teachers will be very proud of you.
We're trying.
But
We're
let's
trying.
come back to the conversation. Who you know versus what you know, which takes you far in life.
Okay, so imagine a society that was built on who you know. What kind of society would that look like? Obviously, Nigeria is that kind of society, but imagine other countries that we look up to or we're trying to build our economy to be like. They're based on what you know. So who's the best person for the job? That's the meritocracy, right? What we practice here is nepotism. Bring who, bring you. There's not a problem with bringing somebody and advancing them, but for them to even be advanced, in most cases, not all, right? They have to know what they're doing. They have to have that knowledge.
Okay, so Ayo.
Okay, I love the fact that you're bringing a angle of a system that works. Okay, now let's take it out of Nigeria, for example. Let's take it abroad. Even abroad, when you apply for jobs, right, everywhere in the world, why is it that they ask for referees? Why is it that they ask for people that they can call, right? It's simply because even with what you know, they need to sort of test your integrity. If after your CV has shown that you know a lot, and they call someone and the person says, that person, I can't vouch for him. I'm sorry. Your knowledge goes to waste. Your skills go to waste.
But
So-
why would you give somebody that does not even can't vouch for you? It's the mute point.
Okay, now look at this now, for example. Now you're even going back to support mine. So even if you have to give a number, so you're going to give a number of someone that
That
you know
really
that knows you.
Yes, that's
So
putting anything good works for you.
Okay, so if the knowledge where you get sure for you, why they put number for there?
I know it's to vet you.
That's
It's
what
like you're giving somebody loan.
Yeah.
You have to have guarantee now. It's not. They don't know that person.
Yeah.
They don't know that person. Dangote or you can't put your brother. You know brother. So
Yes.
it's not a matter. It's just for vetting sake. It's not like or like testing whether you really know what you are doing. You just
Okay.
want to know that you know other people.
Yes.
That know that you're capable of.
But my point still remains that if you are so strong-willed on the fact that it's all based on what you know.
Your university as well.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's just. part
But
of the
university is people that are there. Now. It's who you know there now. It's who you met there.
process. Yeah, but
right?
because you went there now.
That's what I'm saying. But you keep saying that it's just based on what you know.
Evidence, but so imagine in a criminal case.
If it
this
wasn't-
is just collecting evidence. It's not a matter
if
of
who you know or who you've met wasn't important,
You know,
there won't be
let
any
the-
need
no,
to
no,
actually
no,
vet.
let
You
the
get me?
audience,
So
let
yes,
the audience, let the
it's
listener
true.
be the judge. Where Ayo want to catch this thief.
No.
Let,
No,
let
before
the
I'll be gathered.
listener
We ready?
decide who they are going for. Who won today's conversation, today's argument, and the argument was based off of this question: who you know versus what you know, which takes you far in life. The phone lines are still buzzing, which means people still have want to cast their votes, but unfortunately the voting lines are closed. It is on to Mombasa, our accurate vote counter.
And timekeeper.
Okay, so thank you very much. The votes are here. I can tell you without missing words that we are not postponing this election.
No.
Yes, after first, second, and third round, the results are here. Ayo, who supported who you know,
You know.
he has scored total number of 18 votes.
Wow.
While Stephanie, who agreed that what you know can take you further, scored number of 13 votes.
Wow.
So by this, Ayo is now right, and
Okay.
definitely returning him elected. So who you know, according to the callers, can take you further in life than what you know. Say your brain no matter. If you get empty brain and you know
Na
somebody,
connection.
na connection. So that's what our callers actually said this morning.
Wow.
But it was indeed
Wow.
very close call
Well,
because
having heard that, before we go to the winner,
Away from the argument.
the runner-up, Madam Stephanie, how do you feel just hearing people decide that it's who you know that they believe strongly would get you far in life? How does that feel to you?
I feel like they're being realistic,
Okay.
right? But in the grand scheme of things, I know they also know that if they don't have anything, they don't have anything to offer. Who you know really cannot, it won't take you anywhere. Really, it's what you know. In a crowd of 10 million, is actually what you know, right? Especially when it's a specialist job or a specialist thing to do, is what you know.
Okay. Well, you're still holding on to your conviction.
Absolutely.
The winner of today's
Thank you
argument.
so much. Thank you.
Ah,
Who you know?
see acceptance speech. See acceptance speech.
Okay, so how do I feel? I mean, I feel great to have won,
Okay.
obviously, but at the same time, so I like to say that I'm also shocked to have gotten as many what you know.
You didn't believe in
And I didn't believe in
I
Nigerians.
thought it was going to be a landslide.
To be honest, I mean, I started this
Wow.
convo saying that it shouldn't be a debate. You get me? But I was shocked to my bone marrows. But it is what it is.
Can you
I think it shows that people believe that with a system that works,
Yeah.
it's really about what you know. And just like people have been saying to me as well, too, who you know opens doors. What you know sustains.
And takes you
Sustains
Yeah.
that door being open. And also, as you keep going on, I would also like to say that. What I'm trying to sort of say here is, at the end of the day, with all that you get, knowledge that you get, you need to build relationships with people. You need to
Exactly.
network. You need to socialize anywhere you find yourself.
Yeah.
Because even with what you know, it is based on the person that you met at that event. Like, oh, I met so and so that can do so and so.
Yeah.
Then that's what will actually take you far. So yeah.